Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Talk Hard here with Julian,
Reimer,
and
producer Pat's in the house
Yes,
without the
I'm over
microphone
here.
in his hand.
No,
Every
I'm
time we do something, everything fuck Pat does is always something wrong.
yeah, Pat's mic. He's got the biggest mic in the room. It's like a fucking massive dong
like,
in
that
his
looks
hand.
like a fucking big dildo. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it says road on the side. Like, just been fucking.
It doesn't say road. It says insert here.
You guys are jealous of my microphone.
Yeah.
You've
Yes.
got microphone envy. You've
do.
got mic envy,
Yes.
audience.
Yeah. You have a big mic to fucking support your little fucking
They've got these
dick.
tiny little mics on their chests.
Yeah.
So what's new, Reimer? How's the weather
mic.
treating you? You like it?
I'm dying. Fuck.
Yeah, Adam. Pat, you're the big weather. I hate this fucking weather. I'm not
Dude, this is the future. Like, it's not going to cool down. Like, we will not for the rest of our lives. It's only going to get hotter.
See, what I always tell people, I like Toronto 25, 26 because we don't have beaches. Like, and don't tell me we have Center Island, Wasaga, those things. You don't put your head, that's not a beach. But the thing is, that's perfect. When it's 32, 33, it's fucked.
Yeah, when you get in those high, thick 30s, like where it's thick outside.
Yeah, but if you live beside like a Caribbean island, like you'd be like, no problem.
Yeah, I would.
You'd be at the beach 5 hours a day.
Not longer.
Yeah, I'm just pretending we had a job.
When I finally get down to the island,
I don't like the beach.
You don't like the beach?
I like it in short. Just maybe a few hours at the beach is enough for me.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're a loser.
Yeah,
Shut up.
we had a
No,
beach talk
no.
a couple weeks ago about
Dude.
SoCal.
Yeah, those aren't beaches either.
What do you do at the beach?
San
What do you do
Diego.
at the beach? I get bored of the
I
beach.
lie there, I look, I just relax, I look at the water, I just fucking find peace.
Jump in
there's
the
the water. I can only go out there. I can only swim for so long. Back on
So you
land.
don't understand what life is about
I
because
love
you like this high stress bullshit here. What do you do here? You just said last night you fucking had 2 beers. You had a big deal. What is that? That's bullshit. you go to the beach at 8 in the morning if you're like in Aruba. You sit down in the sand by the water. You watch people walk by and you just stare and you have a peace of mind. You will live 20 years longer.
No, you let the sun give you its energy. Yeah,
That's
like,
right.
I
Let the
swear-
sun beat down upon your face. Cashmere.
There's a reason they call it island time because you don't give a fuck. The universe says, you know what? You're all right.
That's right.
Get on island time.
Told
baby.
you, bro. Sandals, shorts, and that's it. Break the cell phones and just look at the water.
When we go down to Cuba later this year, because Julian said he was going to take us to
I'll
Cuba.
take you guys to Cuba, yeah. I won't hang out with you there, but I'll take you there.
So anyway,
I'll pay the flight.
after we come back,
You're on your own.
That's right. So when you and I, Reimer, are down on the beach,
How
Yeah.
can you not like the beach?
Listen, I don't hate the beach,
you like
but I don't
camping? You
like
like
the
camping?
beach. I like camping.
Camping.
Yeah.
Want me to tell you how I went camping?
Camping, a cottage, going to the woods, hiking,
Wow,
mountain
wow.
terrain, forest.
I went to, was it not Sabo Beach? It was a place when I was 19. It was called,
Algonquin.
no, are you crazy?
Yeah.
It was, it was the Hideaway, something far up. It was a campground.
Okay.
Anyways, we don't know nothing about camping. So we went 20 people. The place was packed. Everybody's getting high. It was like a campground. It started pouring rain for 2 days.
Sucks.
I was in my buddy's car. I stayed in his car. He had this fucking one of those hot fucking Chevelles. And me and him were in the car listening to fucking music. Had a bottle of Southern Comfort. Never drink it again. And we were just downing shots. Hit it again. He was yelling at me. And I'd open the door, puke. Hit it again. And it rained. My neck was broken from sleeping in the car. Those guys were walking in and out of the tent with mud in the thing. It was like, and then in the morning, they're trying to fry eggs. There's Denny's down the street for $2.99. I go, what is this shit? And you know what? I vowed after that, I'll never go again. I was 19. I never went again. I go, that lifestyle is not for me.
The Greek doesn't camp.
No, they got, again, they're an island. They're a beautiful, like, sun worshipping culture.
Would you rather not go to a resort where they have breakfast, coffee, you sit down like a king, or I'm gonna go fucking sit in the dirt in the mud?
Okay.
I'd rather track in sand than I'd track in mud. I think
Yeah.
that is the one thing.
Maybe
about
it's
that.
this. Maybe it's this. I've not spent time at like a resort. You know.
It's not even a resort. Just
That's-
picture the beach. Forget the resort.
Okay.
Just going to again, we were talking SoCal last week, or anywhere like, or Maui, where you were supposedly,
Yeah.
It's just the beach.
Okay.
You don't have to stay at the resort beach. You can just go out and just
Okay.
find.
See, oh look, there's the water. Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
I love the beach.
And going in the water, you just the feel of it, the look of it. Like when I was in Greece, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. This
Waves
is
are
beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Surfing is like
Yeah,
body
nice.
surfing is
No,
fun.
I enjoy that. I enjoy the swim. Okay, then I'm
But
out.
you
and
you
then-
like hiking.
but you know,
where do you go
a couple
hiking?
hours, I'm done.
So like how long do you hike for?
I can hike for hours.
Jesus. You Pat, you like to hike?
I don't mind. Again, I like to do all sorts of things. But again, if you're going to say, would you like to go to the beach or would you like to go for a hike? I would say I'm going to go lie on the beach.
Obviously. Where you can look at bikinis, have a cold beer, enjoy the sun.
just lie in
Or
the
we'll go
sun for 8
sweating
hours.
with boots and a fucking shorts and a fucking, what do they call it, a knapsack, and walk up a fucking cliff.
Exactly.
Maybe fucking get some bugs bitten, scratches from branches.
Okay, maybe after the hike, hang out at the beach for a little bit.
Forget about it, bro.
know.
I know your style, man. You
give
have
me
no
a
brains.
barbecue. We're set.
You're gonna go sit in the fucking woods like a fucking bird.
Yeah, I'd rather face a bear than have to fucking face a shark.
What shark?
Well, it depends which beach
Well,
we're
or
going to.
jellyfish. But anyway, I'm going to side
Or
with Julian on
jellyfish.
this one. I'm all about the beach. I do like nature. I like going to the woods. We grew up out in the West. We go to the mountains all the time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of beaches out in Alberta.
Yeah, I got no interest for that.
But
Bugs.
Maybe that's it. Maybe because I grew up on
yeah,
land.
the beach doesn't have bugs. Like,
Yeah.
there's
It's nasty. It's
there's
nasty.
no
those bugs.
mosquitoes on the beach.
I went to the French River again with the older guys when I was young, and they all went fishing, and there was black flies and mosquitoes. They were hoving. I looked at my back, the skin was fucking destroyed. They took chunks out of me.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's crazy.
And those guys were on the boat fishing, but it was beautiful up there. It was by Sudbury. So me and my two buddies got in one boat, we don't fish, and we were just going around like Miami Vice. And we were just making waves, and everybody was getting pissed off because you're supposed to go nice on the boat. We're like, fuck this, I just rented a boat, I'm going crazy. And we're whipping around, and they're like, hey! And we're like, fuck, we're pretending we're Miami Vice.
Slow
back
down,
then.
Tubbs and Crockett.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
would also say that the sort of like the way women dress on the beach is much more awesome
Obviously, of
than,
course.
than hiking. Like,
Let's
you
go to
can wear-
Venezuela. You know what happens to your neck? You need a brace after.
Of course.
I was in Venezuela. You needed a brace. I was
Hawker over here. Snap. To the left. To the right. To the right. To
fucking
the right.
thong here. It was like I can't even speak about it because it was ridiculous.
Yeah, you jump in the ocean every 5 minutes because you're like, listen, if I,
I
get another
remember-
hard on, I'm
I remember somewhere back in I think it might have been the late 80s, early 90s, Wayne Gretzky was on a morning program and they were showing him on the beach talking about the body check. And it's just him, I think, looking at chicks going, checking to the left, checking to the right, checking to the left, checking to the right.
I don't remember that, but it's funny.
I was like, oh, wow. But now there's no way you'd ever do that shit. But it was
Yeah,
hilarious.
how could you not go to those places and enjoy it? Again, another example. Aruba. We was during the soccer match. I think I might have said this story. Colombia was playing Brazil. So Aruba has a lot of Colombians that live there because for work. So these three girls come in. Cowboy boots, tight little jean shorts up their ass, and tank tops, and cowboy hats. Faces like angels.
Yeah, sounds like they're going to go hiking.
Me and my buddy, that's where you go hiking. So me and my buddy are sitting there, and they're going to sit in front of us. So the girl turns around and looks at me. She goes, if Colombia scores, we're going to dance. Is that okay? In my head, I go, you're going to dance? I go, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Anyways, Colombia scored. They were doing this fucking shaking. I'm like, but no, I'll go hiking instead of doing that. Like, that's why you go away like that.
Okay. That was sound like you were indoors.
Not indoors. That was just part of the whole.
Listen, when we go to Cuba, I'll see if I can,
We're all going
have
to go
an
to the beach. We're going to
appreciation
take
for the beach.
the Reimer man to the beach, and we're going to show him the beach life.
But I think that when people talk, let's go to the beach, man, it seems like, or they went on a vacation and all they did is spend the time on the beach. I don't understand.
You spend good 7 hours on the
Yeah, you
beach.
spend
Every day?
the
Like
day
you're there
on the
for a
beach.
week? Every day.
You lie on the beach for hours a day.
That's
and
why
it's-
you go away. That's why you pay the money.
And it's one of the best things in the world. I don't know. I have. It's hard to describe to someone else. Is that like the best thing that you can do for me? Is like lie on a beach for like 7 or 8 hours.
That's it.
It's one of the greatest.
That's why you pay. When you see, if you're going to go to Greece, you got to go for 2 months because there's things to see. There's like to go see the Acropolis, to go
Oh
see.
yeah. There's
But if you go to
5,000 years of fucking history to see.
Cuba, you pay $800 because all I'm going there is for the beach. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah, Maui. Maui is about the beach.
Well, Hawaii's got some other stuff too.
But
Like
Maui's a small island. Like there's not a lot. Like you can
okay,
do
but
the,
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna go to a place like Cuba, it's just you're paying for the water. You're not paying for the food, definitely.
the sun and like
And the sun and the beach. You're not paying for anything else, like the hotel, nothing. All that stuff.
Isn't there drinks, late night parties, some sights to see?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but that's
the thing.
irrelevant.
But
That's
you
night.
spend the day on the beach, and then the
2 hours,
night. Then
yeah.
the night comes, and you go into the night because the night is cool. You put on your shirt.
Yeah, you take a 2-3 hour
You
nap.
put on your white slacks.
You take a 2-3 hour nap. You go have a little bite to eat, and then you hit the town. If that's it. Sometimes you just black out because you're so fucking all day on the beach drinking. Fuck it.
But there's nothing better than spending a day on the beach, going home and taking a shower, and then putting on some clothes and getting like, let's go out for dinner.
You know, these listeners who are listening
Yeah.
today are thinking,
What the
what's
fuck?
Reimer talking about? For
Probably.
a year and
Hey,
a
listen,
half,
listen.
we haven't been able to go to anywhere, and me, myself included. And this guy's pretending like it's not like people are dying to go on a place like that.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, old people love going to the beach. I don't know. Listen, don't get me wrong. I enjoy going to the beach.
What does that mean,
I don't
old
want to
people
spend
like
the
going to
whole
the
day.
beach?
I know it's like Florida. Is that where old people go? They go to the beach in Florida?
Well, I don't know exactly, but go to Brazil. Do you think the beach is full of fucking old people? It's full of everybody, young and old, but
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
not-
well, again,
obviously
but
not
also
just-
this shows you that I think a lot of like the human, whether you're young or old, just the idea of just like sun worship is such a great thing.
I took
Absolutely.
my mother to Aruba. She loves it, man. She was sitting there putting her feet in the water. She's, like 70 years old. She had a great time.
Yeah, my parents are in their 70s and they're beach maniacs.
Yeah, man.
They live on the coast.
Yeah.
I don't
but,
know. Maybe you lived in Calgary and you fucking.
Unfortunately, yeah, landlocked Calgary. There's a lot of people who don't understand the beach in the West.
There is people like who go I have a buddy of mine. He goes away every week, every year, but he never goes in the water.
That's weird. But
But
He
it's
goes
weird.
in the water up to his knees and he splashes himself. And I'm like, when they have the lines out so you can't go that deep because the speedboats go out there and this and that. I go always swim all the way to the end.
There are the people who go to the fucking resorts. They got a beautiful pool next to the ocean.
And they stay by the pool.
they stay by the pool.
That's the fucking weird people.
God, so what? So you?
that's the strangest thing.
You
in
went
the-
swimming in the ocean? No, in the pool.
And that's when those people sit at those pool bars.
Yeah.
And they piss and they drink all day. And then at the end of the day, their faces are all red and their shoulders.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there and they're just peeing while they're drinking. Blah, blah,
The
blah.
rest of the trip, they're recovering from some kind of fucking sad facial.
Yeah, those are the people you don't talk to when I go away. I'm from New York. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, where are you from? New York? No. Oh, you sound like it. I go, I don't care. Like they think that I'm supposed to bow. But yeah, they sit by the pool all day and drink.
No, sitting by a pool. I mean, it's also
again,
kind of
I
nice.
would,
Yeah,
I would love to
fucking,
like
sitting in a
second
pool
best.
in Vegas, fucking
Vegas
having
was
a
something else.
having a margarita, fucking yeah.
I went to Vegas. They're gambling at 8 in the morning. Me and my buddy are, I think, running up a $300 tab by the pool. Forget about it. You're just looking at fucking your head.
Yeah.
You need another whiplash thing.
A few
Oh no,
years,
it's crazy. Like I would just remember just sitting by the pool by the Bellagio.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they're bringing these. You get these lemonade, like squishy booze, like vodka, but it was like a Slurpee, and I'm like,
Yeah, for refreshing. Refreshing.
this is the world's greatest thing that I've ever. and
What's
it's-
the best
perfect.
pool in Vegas where the best looking girls are supposedly?
wherever there's a
It's
pool.
evolved
No,
since now because I don't know if the Wynn, because the
No.
Wynn got, what is it now? Because the Bellagio to me was like such
Hard
a
Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock's a very
So let me tell you a
Where
story.
the girls are by the pool. I didn't say the hotel's the best. The pool
pool
is the
there.
best.
I've never been to their pool.
A buddy and I went down to see the Pixies at the Hard Rock Cafe a few years back. Fucking a great show. Secondly, when we arrived there, poolside, gorgeous.
Exactly.
Gorgeous. Check this out. And everybody is fucking super fit. And like I was feeling really
Everybody.
unfit.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
Like everybody's fucking ripped. I'm like, holy
Girls
shit.
are
these
high
people-
heels, the best bodies of everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys
well-
and girls.
Well, we don't know until we leave, all right? And fucking getting up in the morning, fucking 10 a.m.
Fitness
poolside.
competition?
And fuck yeah, bodybuilding competition in fucking Vegas. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You were there with your fucking skin and bones.
Yeah,
going, what
fucking
the
skin
fuck?
and bones, pasty
I
fucking body.
qualified for the, I don't know.
Yeah, and fucking, yeah,
The,
this
the,
towel.
the no muscle fucking thing. The no muscle.
Yeah, Mr. Natural. Unnaturally natural.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That was,
That is a good bar, the Hard Rock Cafe.
It is a great bar.
It's a good the eye candy bar.
It is because
Yeah, they got the dancing girls on the tables at night.
Drinks with there was Mike Modano.
Oh, the hockey player.
Yeah.
Oh, he was there when you were there?
Well, actually, I had the craziest time in Vegas, but it was just funny just sitting there and this like my brother and my brother's like, oh man, look.
You know, Mike Modano's no big deal, right?
No, he was a good player.
Yeah, but he's not like a big, like a
No,
celebrity.
but he was really funny because
I'm even surprised you recognized him.
Thank you very much. I'm looking at him.
Seriously,
I can't picture Mike
Take
Modano.
the Leaf players, even the Toronto Maple Leaf players. How does fucking I don't
he
know.
just won a Stanley Cup with Dallas.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't even know who the Leaf goal. Who's the Leaf goalie?
But you know who he was with Luke Wilson and the drummer from Blink 182.
Yeah, see, I have no idea how they look. It's like saying, how does the Leaf goalie Jack?
It was this three disparate guys.
Jack Campbell could walk in here right now, and I go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
Because you don't know who these
Anyway,
guys are.
strangely
No.
enough, yes, but because we were
Hockey
talking
player-
hockey last week, and
Any sport athlete, footballs, unless they're the celebrity of the team,
Yeah.
like Ronaldo, you know him on Portugal, but you don't know the other fucking 20 guys.
No, man. I remember meeting Doug Flutie once, fucking standing out at a casino, and he's like, I just stood up, and like this guy who's like my shoulder height, and I turned and
Not
going,
small, eh?
yeah.
He's
I was like,
not
holy
tall.
fuck, Doug Flutie. He's like, hey. He's like, just his energy was like, he's just a nice dude. He
I
was just,
remember being a
no
Hooters
bullshit
golf
dude.
tournament. PK Subban was there,
oh, rad, yeah.
and again, not because he's black and he stands out, but I just know him because I'm a Montreal Canadian fan.
You know,
And he was actually a very nice guy. I walked up to him and he was like,
you know
pretty
what
Probably
PK,
with a-
PK stands for?
Patrick Peter. What's his
Kane,
name?
I don't know.
Phil Knight.
That's his name.
Phil Knight.
Kane?
Subban.
Subban, really?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually,
no
that's a
idea.
good.
Like
Pinball Clemens, man.
Knight spelled by.
I've met
with a
that guy.
K.
He's got to be the nicest human being on the fucking planet
You're the
Earth.
guy who smiles with his teeth everywhere.
Pinball, yeah, man. He's always, that is an authentic fucking smile.
Is
That
he a
dude,
Toronto-based guy still?
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
must have pledged his allegiance to this town.
He
What
is.
does he do though?
Well,
Just
unfortunately, the
pinball.
CFL is playing their season this year with
Is he part
no
of the
fans in
CFL?
the stands and no television coverage.
So they have no money as it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the joke.
And there's
I
talk
think.
with the XFL, something like that. Have you heard this?
There's another football league I watched a little bit. It was on TV one day, 2 Sundays
They
ago.
brought the XFL back.
It's not
something
called
I
the
haven't- I don't
XFL.
know.
It's a football league. I don't know what it is. It was called, but it was an actual like an NFL game. It looked like.
You know what would be crazy
But
if
I
they
don't know. I
did?
don't know what it was called. I forget.
It was a WNFL, like they do the WNF.
Well, they had the lingerie football league with the girls. Didn't Rob Ford or Doug Ford's
Daughter or niece,
play
yeah.
it? She had a fat ass. That thing folded.
That ass or the league?
Both. I think they still have it in the States though.
You know what? I've not. I
That's
remember
a-
just being news.
That's
I
a
just didn't really
100%
think it was
Las
a thing.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Do they still have a lacrosse team in Toronto, the Rock?
Yeah, they moved it to Hamilton
Oh, they're called the Hamilton Rock?
because apparently it started in Hamilton and then they moved to Toronto and now they're back in Hamilton.
So that's one stage towards Toronto.
But they're
when you're
still staying as like the Toronto Rock at this time.
And they get people going?
It's
I
a
went one
7
time. It was
I've not been.
Alright.
You know what I thought about the interesting thing about the pro lacrosse league was that they play music 100% up for the whole game. Like did you notice
I
that?
don't recall.
That they like are blasting sort of like heavy metal music during the whole game, which kind of makes it more intense. Like even
Right.
if you're sitting there live, it's just
So
like
basically they're trying to cover the boredom.
yeah, they're filling in all
Keeping the energy up. Yeah.
exactly, which I always thought was.
Have you ever
fascinating.
gone to what's it called? What's the soccer team called?
TFC.
FC.
TFC.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's as
They
much
went
the
pretty
fans as
crazy.
it is
They
the
went pretty
product of the
crazy
field.
there.
I have because I live right by the stadium, so like when they play the games, I was always impressed by the amount.
Yeah, and it's
the
pretty fun
fans,
there. It's
and
pretty
they
fun.
Take it really seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the fans committed. The fans, they actually, I don't think, it was just so organic. The fans said, you know what, we want a fucking team and we're going to keep it. And they started with like, I think the Red Patch was giving out, there was
they
like
won.
lyrics and shit like that when they
they've
first
done
started.
Well, they've done well. They got some. They pay some
They
money
did.
for some real players now.
they won.
Yeah,
They're
Well,
the
they won 2
champs.
years ago.
Yeah,
yeah. And they came,
they're playing now. Like again, we don't get any coverage up here, but they are. The MLSC is going on, or sort of.
Oh, so
whatever,
Toronto's
MLS.
based again in the States?
Yeah, because I know Vancouver is playing over in like Bellingham or whatever. So I think they're based. Again, you don't get any
Buffalo?
coverage or.
Oh, that's too bad.
Where are the Jays playing in
Blue
Buffalo?
Jays, that's too bad, man. Like the Jays, they should play here, man.
No, and they're good.
yeah.
And they got that young team this year.
Vladdy
Yeah.
is actually, I think
He's finding himself.
He's the real deal.
No,
He's a hitter. He's a hitter.
but he's also playing very good defensively.
Well, he's more of a hitter. Let's not overdo the defense.
But
an
again,
all-star.
he's backing it up. He's not just a one-trick pony.
Well, whatever. He's a great player. Put it that way.
It's like, I don't want to get into Vladdy, but let me tell you, yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's good.
There.
Let's take a little break, guys, and we'll be right back, listeners. Ding, ding.
Yo, 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 I'm Jared, Blowhard Talk Hard's biggest fan, and I just wanted to tell all you fine folks to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. Find us on all social media outlets at Blowhard Pod. Thanks, y'all.
Welcome back, listeners. There's no ding, ding. I'm pounding on the poker table.
Come in.
Come in.
Yes.
What's going on?
Okay, I have a pitch for you guys. Remember when, I don't know how many episodes back it was, maybe 6 or 8 months ago, the acronyms sort of, you had the initials for like DP.
CIM and all that stuff?
You guys played the
Okay.
game. Okay. I had this funny thing and I want to play a game with you. And this is everything.
Oh, boy,
these are all
listeners, we
true.
got seriously fucking issues. Go on, Pat.
Okay, now I am going to give you a name and you have to tell me whether it is a breakfast cereal or a porno movie. And these are all true.
All right. Let's
Okay.
do this fucking
Breakfast
nonsense.
cereal or porno movie.
All right,
Yes.
this is weird.
All right, how many questions do we prepare for this?
Well, I got a whole bunch of time, but we could just have you
Okay,
guys
all
want to
right,
have fun.
let's
but
feel this
like-
out.
Go ahead.
So
Okay.
should we buzz in or do we just just shout out our
Well,
answers?
you guys can just look at each other. But like,
All right, go on.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So we'll start with just a very easy one. It's called Yummy Mummy.
Oh, that sounds like a
Porno.
Breakfast cereal.
What?
Yummy Mummy. Okay, never heard of it. That's fucked. Is that okay? Forget about it. Is that Kellogg's brand?
Okay, so Honey Pie.
Porno.
Breakfast cereal.
Correct. Porno.
It's got to be porno, man. Like, okay, go on. Porno. 1 for 1.
Okay.
Ridiculous Chocolate.
Porno.
No, that's a cereal.
That's a porno.
Ridiculous chocolate. Okay, move on. My eyes are rolling. Must be some big black dicks, but go on.
Mr. Wonderful Surprise. And that's wonderful spelled with 2 L's. As
Mr. Wonderful Surprise. That's got
2 L's.
yeah, like full. Like he's
Okay, then it's a porno.
that's a breakfast cereal.
Oh,
Wow.
I would have went, yeah.
Where the fuck you getting this shit from, man?
I had a fun.
These aren't cereals.
These are true.
You can go to fucking Loblaws and buy this shit.
Well, I don't know if they're still available, but every one of these has been an
Well,
actual
these are
produced
fucking
cereal. Every one of these is actually
Japanese
true.
fucking cereals. Come
Every
with a
one of
pair
these is real.
Dirty panties. Fuck is this guy? Where is he? Okay, go on.
Okay.
Okay, Bumpin' Donuts.
Breakfast cereal?
Holy fuck. I'm gonna say porno.
That's a porno movie.
Okay.
Donuts. What? Like, okay.
Crazy Cow.
Breakfast cereal.
Crazy Cow. Is this like a obese porno?
It's a breakfast cereal.
Okay.
Crazy Cow.
Good.
Okay.
Guys, that went through my head very quickly going, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wet and Frosty.
Wet and frosty,
Frosty. So it's got to be cereal.
but it's wet.
But what's Frosty?
What kind of wet cereal are you eating?
What kind of Frosty?
I go with porno.
I say cereal.
Porno?
That's a porno.
Excuse me. Where's the Frosty in that? Are they fucking in the fucking Iceland?
Maybe, yeah.
It's cum glazed.
Oh, God.
Okay, Good Friends.
Porno.
Gotta be a porno.
Yeah.
That's a cereal.
Good friends?
Remember pouring yourself a nice bowl of Good Friends?
Okay, but where are these cereals made?
Some are American, some are UK, but these are actual.
I believe that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying they're technically not Canadian brand. I've never heard of any of this.
No.
Even the pornos, I've never heard of it.
No, yeah. Yeah. Like, I
Pornos
wanna-
are usually Mrs. Backdoor or something like that.
You know what? If you were living in the UK and you didn't have tricks,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Thundercrack?
Thundercrack. That's got to be a porno.
porno.
Yes.
Okay.
Thundercrack.
It sounds like someone just-
thunder her in the crack.
It sounds like someone just like fucking giving Hershey squirts and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
anal.
Okay. Wackies.
Wacky cereal.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I guess like
Yeah.
wacky.
Well,
What
that's
about
Yeah.
I don't know.
Freakies?
Freakies?
Cereal.
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 Yeah. Because I think about there's actually a grain called Freakies.
Poonies.
Poonies? That's in the ass.
Yeah.
Porno.
So those are my funny E's to do.
Porno?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck you in the poonie. Punani.
Punani.
Breakfast with Barbie.
That's got to be Barbie getting fucked. It's porno.
Porno.
Cereal.
Breakfast.
Fucking Barbie, that bitch.
Okay.
Bar-
Grins and smiles and giggles and laughs.
Wow, that's too much for a name for either or, but
yeah. The long fucking porno title.
yeah, long serial title.
Even longer
I'm
serial
gonna-
title.
I'm gonna call it a porno, just for the fuck of it.
Porno.
That's a cereal.
Wow.
What, is like fucking happy version of Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
And okay, let's do
The
how
original
about,
name.
one more, just for fun.
One more for fun, and we gotta
Yeah.
go.
And then no more fun after that.
Yeah.
Okay,
no more fun.
tricks.
Tricks. Tricks are for kids.
Wow.
Cereal.
This is a porno. It's not for kids, but
No,
it is a
it's
cereal.
a cereal. Tricks.
That's a trick one. It's both. There's tricks are for kids, but also there's tricks with 3 X's, which is funny because it's a Matrix parody porno.
Yes, yes.
So I always wondered if there would be like bullet time, like cum shots of just like
wow.
Just dodging.
slow motion.
You know, okay, actually, I
3D
would.
glasses.
I would
see
watch
I
that.
would. Yeah, just out
I'd
of
like to
curiosity.
see, yeah.
Yeah.
To see like Neo, like just
Yeah, now they have those interactive pornos where you like you know pretend it's
Put on the
you.
VIR goggles
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I'm fucking Annabella, whatever the fuck you
We'll
just
have,
said.
we'll do a movie review on that one next week.
So to me, the funny thing is that I find it more that there's more insane serial titles than there are.
That's
actual
you
porn
should have had the country of origins of those cereals because
Because it might say a
those
lot
are not
about-
Canadian brands.
Yeah, it'd say a lot about the people who eat them as well.
Yeah, like if you get that from Japan or those kind of crazy,
Most
like
of them are American. I think there was
I
some
can't even
British.
believe that being American.
There was some. There was also some.
Come on,
like,
man. We have Kellogg's, Tony the Tiger, fucking.
You know what? You know
You
what?
don't
dude?
remember
Tony the
Cheerios?
Tiger. Tony the Tiger does sound like a porn name.
You never poured yourself.
Hey, Tony the Tiger.
See, cunt chocula.
They're
Yeah.
great.
They're great. Anyways, knock knock.
Ding,
Julian,
ding. Rhymer.
And producer Pat.
we're all people. Have a good week. Be safe.